Temple Basketball, Above the Rim, is brought to you by the Philadelphia Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of Temple University.
Last time on Temple Basketball, Above the Rim.
Wyatt starts it toward the lane, pulls it back out. Scooty for three. Good! What a big shot by Scooty Randall, who's got 11. 83-79 Temple.
Senior leader Scooty Randall has been the backbone of this Temple team since the beginning of the season. But he recently has started to find his shooting groove.
I think as a leader, my team need me to perform. Even the greatest players have their stretches when they're not doing too well. So I think this is the time, where we need to perform, and I think, as of lately, I've been doing so.
Artist Mario Zucca gave a glimpse of the intricacy and the concept and design of the Owls media guide cover for their last stand in the Atlantic 10.
It was a lot of fun. Like I said, I don't do much comic book inspired stuff, but it was tons of fun to work on.
And Temple locked up a share of the Big Five championship with a win over city rival LaSalle.
Oh, what a feed by Khalif Wyatt to Hollis Jefferson on the weak side. Temple 82 and LaSalle 74. First time these two teams have ever met. Here we go. Glad you could join us. Final regular season game.
In a season marked by changes to come, a major alteration has already been completed. Temple's basketball programs welcomed a new practice facility this season as one part of a $58 million renovation to Pearson and McGonigal Halls. The upgrade began in 2010, and finishing touches were made in the months leading up to the 2012-13 season, giving the Owls a state-of-the-art place to call their second home.
Scooty Randall, senior forward. Just want to give y'all a little tour of our second home, where we watch film at, lift, do a lot of our preparation for each and every team. And as you can see over here on the wall, we got some pictures, some of the stuff that went on in the past when Cheney was here. Some of the celebrations we got going on over here. It's something that we should see each and every day. The generation of the university is real, real important. So I think first and foremost, to take y'all into the film room, where we do a lot of our preparation for each and every team. Here is our film room. This side is for the girls, this side is for men. I mean, this is much bigger than, across the street. Give us a little bit more seating area, a little bit more space to feel comfortable at. And we actually can come in here and watch TV shows, watch games of former players. Like we come in here and watch some Sixers game with Lavoie, Mike, Eric, and Ramon Moore used to play here. So a lot of times we tend to not try to fall asleep in here because there's a little movie theater section. So Coach try to make everybody sit in the front so, everybody be aware of what's going on. But it's more comfortable here. Everybody feel more relaxed in here. So, it's get used a lot, and it's, help us out a lot. So, here's the film room. Take a look at it again, and we're going to move to the weight room where we get big and strong at and prepare for each and every team. Here's where we got a lot of different equipment that we use in preparation for each and every game, and just trying to build our bulk up and our weight up to be able to play at the top, at the best level. So I mean, this place is used a lot. We in here each and every day, even on our off days, just trying to get better. This is where we spend most of our time outside of being on the court and watching film. Now we're gonna head to the men's basketball court where we get yelled at by Coach Dumpf, but for the better. Now we made our way to the men's practice facility where we come in here each and every day and work hard, battle for one another, and between these lines, nothing else matters. It means a lot to me personally, and I know the team, speaking on behalf of them, Donald and Nancy Resnick for donating the money in preparation for this facility. So, we have an outlet to come in here each and every day for 24 hours each and every day to get better. And thanks for joining me today. And as you guys saw, our practice facility. Next up will be TJ DeLeo to finish out the story, and I'm gonna get a couple shots up before y'all get out of here.
What's up, everybody? I'm TJ DeLeo. I'm a senior guard. Scooty just showed you guys our practice court. We also have our women's practice court over here, but right now I'm gonna show you our lounge and locker room. Right here is our lounge area. Basically, it's used mostly for when people have a little time to kill, not enough time to go back to their room, lay down for a little bit, but instead they just come in here. We have a TV, iPod dock, everything right here, so it's a good place for people just hang around when they got some time to spare. Now, through here is our locker room, and as you can see, it's actually pretty spacious. The managers do a great job of taking care of it, cleaning it up, and we have all of our pictures over top of our lockers. It's great to have the locker room here in the facility. Having this here, it's great. We can just get changed 2 minutes later. You can be in the film room, you can be in the weight room, on the practice court, training room, and everything. So next, I'm going to take you guys over to the training room. So now we're here in the training room. Ralir is going to help me show you guys around a little bit. Training room is a place, especially this late in the season, that's getting a lot of use. After practice, before practice, people are getting taped, they're on the training tables. We got a great training staff. Sean Cameron's the head of it. He works really hard, he takes good care of us. Just a lot of people towards the end of the year get little nicks here and there, banged up a little bit, and it's just a place that it's really important. It's something you need to be if you want to be ready for the next practice, the next game, and you want to feel good about the way you're playing, the way your body feels. Our last stop on the tour is going to be the trophy and showcase area. I'm going to take you guys there now. So this is the trophy and showcase area. It's one of the first areas you see when you walk into the facility. It's got a lot of trophies and banners and different pictures, and it really shows all the history of Temple basketball, both men and women's side, and shows all the A10 championships, trophies, the NCAA tournament appearances. It commemorates some of the Owls in the NBA. And one of the cool features we have here in the showcase area is this interactive touchboard. We're going to take a look at it right now, and so there's a lot of different options you have here. You can look at the current roster, past players, and some great moments. Some of the great moments, they're really cool to look at, even for me. It's looking back, having experienced some of them. You can just relive the moments a little bit, and tells you about them, gives a little story on them. And you can even look at stuff way in the past. I think it goes back pretty far, so you can really relive the history and richness of Temple basketball tradition. All right, guys, so that's the end of our tour. I hope myself, Scooty, and Ralir did a great job showing you guys around a little bit, but right now we're gonna have to get back to work, so we appreciate it. Thanks for coming.
Angela believed that with a little help, she could make her flower store succeed, even in a tough economy. We never doubted her for a minute. In good times and bad, count on Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. We're better, honest.
The wait is over. Toyotathon is on. It's the biggest sales event of the year at Team Toyota, and the one you don't want to miss. Save big on a reliable and dependable Toyota, or stretch your budget with an incredible lease deal, or save even more with 0% financing. Plus, every new Toyota comes standard with Toyota Care. Great deals, great selection. Toyotathon is on. Hurry in today and you'll be singing
Team Toyota, I'm part of the team.
With Edgar's adjustable rate mortgage on the rise, he believed that finding the right lender could help him save extra money and provide for his family. We believed in Edgar. Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. We're better. Honest.
Dean is a unique attorney because he gets what people are going through.
He has a way of making you feel like, I know what I'm doing and everything is going to be all right.
He is human. He's just not this man in a suit who says, oh, I'm going to be your lawyer, and that's the end of it. Well, he was always going to be right there by our side.
I'm Dean Weitzman of My Philly Lawyer. We fight for people who can't fight for themselves. My Philly Lawyer, when winning matters most.
The Liacouras Center has been home to the Temple Owls since 1997. And in 15 years, it has become a destination event center in the heart of North Philadelphia. In an effort to heighten the fan experience and become one of the premier buildings in the Northeast, this past summer saw the Liacouras Center begin a journey to upgrade its facilities technology.
The overall project for getting the LED and the center hung has taken a long time. It's something that the athletic department has wanted to do for a couple years to add it to the facility.
And in April of last year, that decision was made. And in the ensuing months, Brad Jakelski and his team installed an all-new high-definition video board above center court. Paired with the video board is an LED ring that circles the playing area. Between the two new accessories is 1.7 million pixels of enhanced video messages, rallying cries, graphics, and advertising, all enhancing the experience the fans get when they enter the turnstiles.
Every child who sees their face on the screen is going to talk about it for a month. You make memories, and because of that, it's always going to be top of mind. Oh, let's go back to the Temple game. I want to see if I can get on the big screen again. You're creating more of a buzz around it. The basketball side of it is one thing, but now the fan experience is evolving into a production of itself.
And that production takes a lot of hard work behind the scenes to make the memories that keep fans coming back to be a part of the Liacouras Center atmosphere.
I think the hardest part of producing a game is that we need to make it an entertaining atmosphere for the people. As long as they have a good time, they're going to continue to come back. Our Sony display in front of the TD allows him to see each camera input as well as what he has going out to the video board and what he would transition to next. While we might have, if this happens, we're going to do this. At the same time, if Khalif hits a three-point basket to tie the game and the visiting coach calls the timeout, we aren't going to play a commercial. We're going to hype the crowd up. We're going to play clip. We're going to play rally prompts, everything to keep the motivation coming up.
On game night, you'll find Brad and his crew preparing for their show hours in advance. Tonight, Temple hosts Detroit, and while the players are working on the court to make their fans happy, Brad's production team is up in the control room to make sure the fans stay energetic, engaged, and entertained.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're live. This is going to trigger us. Ready, net 1. We are waiting on Murph's cue.
On the floor.
Ready our audio, take our audio, DDR 1, 2 spot for Duncan.
I'm drinking Duncan.
We're drinking Duncan.
And we're going to advance the Temple Health out of this. Go Murph, Temple Health.
Stand by 3.
Meanwhile, on the court, the Owls are in the midst of a late-season non-conference struggle against the Titans. After going into the half down by 8, Temple turns the tide out of the break, going on a run to get back within 1.
There's Scooty Randall open for a 3, and he cuts the lead in half. Scooty Randall with 11 points, 41-38 Detroit. Cummings to Randall for the tie. No good. But the rebound put back up and in by Relier Hollis Jefferson. Good catch and finish. And it's a 1-point lead, 41-40 Detroit.
Detroit withstands the momentum swing for a time. But as he's done countless times this season, Khalif Wyatt leads the charge when it matters most.
2 minutes left. The Owls are down 5. Wyatt, top of the circle, down the lane, lays it up and in. 10 points for Wyatt, all in the second half. Stolen away by DeLeo. To Wyatt for the tie. Good. Oh, he banked it in. So all of a sudden, what was a 5-point deficit disappears. And it's all over. Temple wins. It's 4th in a row. The final 83-78 Owls.
I love this town. I was born 2 blocks from here. I was raised here, and I went to school here. When I became a lawyer over 20 years ago, there was no doubt where I'd practice. I wanted to make a difference here. That's why I started My Philly Lawyer. I'm Dean Weitzman. If you're ever injured in an accident, I'll stand by you, I'll fight for you, and I'll get you the compensation you deserve. Go to myphillylawyer.com or call us at 215-227-2727 when winning matters most.
The skies, up with the fears, but you know with you you and me, we're just fine. 1 million invisible lines out your head and into
The human body is a marvel of intertwined parts. Wouldn't it be nice if your family doctors and specialists were as perfectly connected? At Independence Blue Cross, we're making it happen. Independence Blue Cross, changing the game.
Fieldhouse Sports and Beer Hall, Center City, the official Game Watch headquarters of Temple Owls basketball. Stop in for specials during all Temple Owls basketball games.
It's come to the final game of the regular season, in a year that's been as much a roller coaster ride as any in recent memory on North Broad. But a 6-game winning streak has set the Owls up to make one final statement before the season comes to a close. And as the scheduling gods would have it, Sunday brings with it yet another ranked team for Temple to try to take down. The Owls will welcome the 21st ranked Virginia Commonwealth Rams to a fired-up Liacouras Center that's dressed in white for the occasion. More than 10,000 fans take part in the whiteout for the nationally televised matchup with VCU. And 10 minutes before tip-off, it's a chance for those fans to say thanks for the contributions made by Temple's 5 elder statesmen in the annual Senior Day celebration. Moments from tip, Temple seniors take the floor at the Liacouras Center for one final time, together as the starting 5 in one of the biggest games of their careers. With a win, the Owls will secure 3rd place and a bye in the A-10s, and have another NCAA tournament resume-building win. A Rams victory would mean a share of the regular season A-10 championship for Shaka Smart's team, which is just 2 years removed from a run to the Final Four.
Welcome to the Liacouras Center for Temple Owls basketball. Today, the Owls take on the Rams of Virginia Commonwealth. Opening tip, and it's controlled by the Rams. Here we go. Glad you could join us. Final regular season game of the season.
In the early going, the Owls ride the wave of the emotional Senior Day celebration. Fran Dunphy's squad gets off to a 7-0 start.
tipped up by Relier. Hollis Jefferson, no, but he battles and gets the rebound. O'Brien loads up a three. Got it! 5-0, all 5 from Jake O'Brien. Wyatt, let's see if he tries to break down the smaller Theus. They clear it out for him. He spins, he shoots, he scores! 7-0 Temple. Shaka Smart says, let's talk it over, guys. Timeout. He's got the jacket off early, John.
But every great heavyweight prize fight will have some back and forth blows. And after VCU's timeout, they respond with an 18-point run, unleashing havoc, the Rams' patented style of defense, turning a 9-point Temple lead into a 9-point Owl deficit in a matter of minutes.
Here comes VCU after the timeout. First chance at a lead. They go down low for a slam dunk to Redding. Troy Daniels quickly into the front court to Johnson, guarded by Randall. Johnson pulls up for a three. It's good.
The Virginia Commonwealth lead grows to 16 on the heels of a Melvin Johnson three. But with just under 4 minutes to go in the first half, Temple slowly starts to climb out of that hole and gets the halftime score to something more manageable.
On the right sideline, guarded by Theus. Crosses over, now skips it to the other side. Scooty's open for a three. It's good. Temple here down 11 with the ball. They can get it to single digits for the first time in a long time. Here's Wyatt, top of the circle, spins. The runner in the lane is good. Wyatt working, and Wyatt scoring. It's 41-32. He's got 12. The Owls were down big, but they have cut it to a 5-point margin at halftime. They trail VCU 41-36.
In 20 short minutes, Relier Hollis Jefferson and his senior teammates will have concluded their careers at home. But before they ride off into the night, they have one more opportunity to make a lasting memory at the place that's housed so many over the last 4 years.
We're underway. Final 20 minutes of the regular season. DeLeo drives in the lane, kicks it out on the wing. Jumper by Randall is good, a three-pointer.
Temple carries its first half momentum into the second, continuing the major run with an 18-9 clip, getting contributions from TJ DeLeo and Jake O'Brien, whose leadership and offensive prowess have been integral parts of the Owls' success this season. But with fewer than 10 minutes to play, it's Wyatt time. And Khalif proves why he's A10 Player of the Year, as it's a Wyatt-like big shot that plants the dagger in VCU.
Cummings penetrates, kicks to Scooty for a three from the right. It's good. Big shot. Scooty Rando after Cummings. Here's a steal by Hollis Jefferson. Looking for Scooty. Instead the Wyatt. Free. Good. Khalif Wyatt, Scooty Rando, and Temple is up by a dozen with 6:31 left.
I believe that we have won. 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 I believe that we have
won. In the Paint is brought to you by My Philly Lawyer.
I'm sure it's a Hallmark day. Hallmark Corporation, I think, created Senior Day. It's hard enough. And then you get all the families come out, they're crying and I'm crying, and they're saying thank you, and I'm saying, have you been to any of our practices? Thank you for what? So it's an emotional day. I wish we didn't have it. There's a lot of distractions out there. On a day like this, we changed all of our pregame routine, and but these guys, they made it through and they did a great job, and I'm very proud of them today.
In the Paint has been brought to you by My Philly Lawyer.
VW of Langhorne is proud to be the official sponsor and fan of Temple Sports. Score big with a 2013 Volkswagen Passat with automatic transmission. Enjoy the premium features without the premium price. All this starting around $22,800. VW of Langhorne on Business Route 1 in Langhorne, about a 30-minute drive from Philadelphia, King of Prussia, and South Jersey. Be the first to know about our deals. Become a fan of VW of Langhorne and friend us at VWofLanghorne.com so you can be ahead of the game.
Jared's family didn't have much money, but he believed with smart savings and the right plan, he could go to college. We helped him pass with flying colors. Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. Online at betterthanmybank.com.
People are talking about Philadelphia's premier Subaru dealer, Glansman Subaru. That's because Glansman guarantees 100% customer satisfaction 100% of the time. March is the month to sign and drive, like this 2013 Subaru Impreza 2.0i, $199, sign and drive. Or this 2013 Subaru Legacy 2.5i, $229, sign and drive. And with financing as low as 0%, it's no wonder Glansman Subaru is Philadelphia's premier Subaru dealer. Enjoy a better car buying experience during the Subaru Love Spring event. Glansman Subaru, Route 611, Jenkintown.
Credit card debt could have gotten the best of Michael and Maria, but they believed they could pick themselves up and get back on track. So did we. In good times and bad, count on Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. Online at betterthanmybank.com.
The human body is an amazing display of coordinated movement. Wouldn't it be nice if healthcare could be well coordinated too? At Independence Blue Cross, we're making it happen. Independence Blue Cross, changing the game.
I'm Fran Dunphy, head men's basketball coach, Temple University. It's not so easy to eat healthy all the time, especially if you're always on the go. For our student athletes, it's very important to keep their bodies fueled properly with the right balance of food. This is especially true when you're involved in an exercise program. For more great health tips like this, visit the IBX Healthy Steps website.
An emotional regular season has come to a close. Temple has overcome a lot of adversity to finish their year with a 23-8 record, including an 11-5 mark against Atlantic 10 opponents. But this, famously, is the time of year where madness takes over. It's a frantic few weeks full of agony and elation, depending on which side of an upset you're on. Temple's postseason journey begins in Brooklyn, New York, at the beautiful new Liacouras Center for the Atlantic 10 tournament. The A10 is as deep this season as perhaps any in the conference's history, and it's full of teams that few would be surprised to find dancing in March. But for TJ DeLeo, Jake O'Brien, Relier Hollis Jefferson, Scooty Randall, and Khalif Wyatt, this is the time that 4 or more years of work was building towards. One final opportunity remains for the 5 seniors to conclude their careers without regret. To leave their all out on the floor for themselves and for each other, and to leave their lasting imprint on a program that they have helped to lift to new heights in their time in Cherry and White.
1, 2, 3,
Temple Basketball Above the Rim has been brought to you by the Philadelphia Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of Temple University.